Hello, my name is Brandon Hines. This is Lab 5.2 of Week 5 for St. Bonaventure's Cyber 511 Introduction to Ethical Hacking. On this one, we were supposed to do two web-based application hacks, I suppose, using Matilde as one of the targets and DVWA as the other. And both of these are intentionally vulnerable web applications that can be exploited, and I'm going to do that right now and show you what I did and why it works. So first one we're going to do is an injection, and this is an SQL injection of user info. So you'll have something like a username and password here, like in most web applications, and I'm going to do something called fragmented SQL injection, where I use both the username and the password to put in an SQL command to show me information that I'm not supposed to get from the database. So in order to do that, my name is going to be a backslash, and that's going to go into the first parameter. Well, actually, first let's see if this is even possible. So we're going to do a tick in view account details, and that's going to give us the showing that there's a failure in the SQL command, and that tells us right here that this tick's going in here, and I have an SQL syntax error. So because I have an SQL syntax error, that means that this input's being directly put into the SQL. So I can do this in the first part, and the second part, 1 equals, so what I just did there was in the password I typed or 1 pound sign. That's what this is right here. So the first part's going to be that backslash, which is going to comment out some stuff, and then this is going to presumably end the statement, and it's going to create a binary answer of true in one of the SQL parameters, and then it will give me a bunch of details that it probably shouldn't. Dash. And there it is right here. So these are all the passwords, usernames, passwords, and signatures of all of the people in this database in Matilde. So that's definitely not supposed to be shown. And that is SQL injection. So we're going to talk about the DVWA, and we're going to be doing command execution. And for here, we'll view the source code here so you know what's going on. What's happening here is I'm inputting some stuff. After I hit submit, it's putting the request IP, this is a string that I'm going to input, into this variable target, and then it's going to strip lashes. Don't really know what that does, but down here is the important part. It determines the operating system, and then after that it puts the ping and uses the target, which is just this variable. So I can put any string into here, and it will use the command shell to run a command script on the server. So then it will save that into this command variable and then echo that underneath it in this specific case. And that's what's going to happen right here. So first we're going to do an example of what is correct. So we're going to put in a loopback ping. 127, see, I showed myself right there what we're going to be doing, but 127.0.0.1, which is the loopback IP address. So we're going to hit submit, and it's going to show us exactly what would happen if I were to ping it from my command line on my own computer. So now we're going to execute commands that it's not supposed to have. 127 using the ampersand, and we're going to list the files in the directory that we're in using -LA as the parameters. 127.0.1. No, really. Interesting. And /-L. Let's try this one. and ls-l. Valid IP address. One second, I'll be right back. I'm going to troubleshoot that really quick. All right, so what actually happened is the script security was a little bit higher, so I couldn't immediately do that. So we're going to put this onto low so we can see some more entry-level attack, and that's 127.7. It did a check there that I wasn't ready for in the source code. This is the source code of the lower target one. A little bit different. I think this is correct. Let's see. Nope. So we're going to go to low, submit. That should be better. Command line execution. 127. Do that right here. We're going to submit, and this is going to give us information that we weren't supposed to see because we were using a PHP script. This one specifically that I've shown right here. This is the source code of the low security one, and this is much easier to bypass. So that concludes our presentation. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or a comment. Thank you.